world is a very diverse and complex place to understand. Like many other things, there's much more to it than meets the eye. Today we're going to talk about things happening below the surface. As you can see from the diagram, there's a lot happening below the Earth's surface. We have the yellow spot, which is the inner core, and the yellow-orange, which is the outer core. The red-orange shade you see is the mantle, and then the red one is the crust. The crust is composed of things called tectonic plates, which are divided all across the world, and they fit together like a giant puzzle. They do move, however, independently and cooperatively with each other. These tectonic plates have different boundaries between them. The first we'll discuss is called a convergent boundary, which is caused when two tectonic plates push into each other, causing a ridge, because when they push, one has to go up and one has to go down. When convergent boundaries occur between two tectonic plates, they push together and lots of pressure can build up. When that pressure builds up, something has to happen. Here's an example of two plates underwater where they combine and one plate goes up, creating an earthquake in the water, leading to a tsunami. The boundaries between tectonic plates can cause a lot of environmental disasters. Here's a real-life example of an earthquake that happened in San Francisco in 1906. Another example of something caused by a convergent boundary would be the Andes Mountains. Another type of boundary between tectonic plates would be a divergent boundary, which is when two tectonic plates are moving away from each other. Often, molten lava can rise to fill that gap, and these gaps can produce rifts, which produce rift valleys. A real-life example of a divergent boundary and what happens because of it would be the volcanic vents at the Galapagos Rise. A second example would be the Mid-Atlantic Ridge in the Atlantic Ocean. We know that things such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and rift valleys are caused by plate boundaries because if you look at the image of all the plate boundaries on the crust, and then you watch as the video shows all the points of the earthquakes that happened over the 20th century, you'll see that the earthquakes all line up with the plate boundaries